So I started snooping around in server 33, and guess what I found out? I just looked into the account now, and I sent a message to Nephisto on what's going on. So how is he doing? I said I'm just snooping into the server, and at that moment that I messaged him, he was actually still a BXS, but apparently now he has no alliance. Did Nephisto quit Call of Dragons now too? I don't really know what the heck is going on now. I think it would be a total waste if Nephisto end up quitting the game. After all, the amount of money that he have put into the game is a lot, and he has also sponsored some of his friends' account. Now, if he quits, does all of his friends also quit the game? Because who's going to maintain those accounts, sustain? It would be a definite loss for the community and the game for Nephisto to leave Call of Dragons. This is something that even though there are a lot of like noises out there that some people want or dislike Nephisto, I would say it's a loss for the community to see and lose a big caliber player like this. I know we all have our persona within the game, but it would just be a shocking moment for the community. I do hope he doesn't leave. I do hope he stays in play, and hopefully he can find a better suited team for him. Recently, I was just being told that he was removed from all the alliances within the server. So I don't exactly fully know everything, but I will read everything that people have said to me. But definitely very interesting. We're also going to refer to one of the video that Mr. Sneaky did. I did tell him that we're going to refer to that into this video. So make sure to go also and subscribe to Mr. Sneaky, as he was able to capture the moment of Nephisto taking into some rallies within the game. So I sent a message in the Kingdom chat, and I found Illustro, and I was able to request the sit rep on what's happening within the server. Basically, as mentioned to us, so as of right now, Nephisto quit sometime after the reset, after we quad rallied him. So wow, 4 rallies on Nephisto. Unbelievable. Now, Mr. Sneaky has a video on it, and prior to Nev coming into the world chat, boasting about his wealth and merits, this enraged both of the DX and Jedi fams, as Nephisto was fueling the flames on world chat, calling all of us weak. He was hardcore baiting us to rally him. Wahid R5 of BXX got upset and told her members to get off the world chat. Nephisto was suddenly without an alliance, and both Jedi and DX took the open window of opportunity to rally him. We did a quad rally followed by one more rally before Nephisto shielded. All right, so we're gonna see this video. All right, as I finish reading all this stuff, him shielding shocked and awed our server, as it was the first time ever Nephisto has been seen to shield. We soon rallied Sammy, his friend, and he shielded as well when reports started showing negative trades. Okay, that's acceptable. Either way, Nephisto was not happy with his alliance, which leads me to believe that they should have helped him, but they stood back and watched. That is definitely, it's sad. I don't even know how to put this in the right word right now. It is so sad because for what Nephisto have done for that alliance, for that BXS, right? Because I believe he moved from an alliance before, because there was having some issue in the server 33, and then he moved to BXS, and with that he has a lot of accounts as well, and he's dropped a lot of gold chests into the alliance, and they're not grateful for what he has also accomplished and helped a lot of these players to further their progress as well. So I'm not going to try to side with Nephisto in here. I'm not going to side with whoever in here, but I am siding to where I see into the most neutral point of view. I'm sure Nephisto also creates more issue as well within the world chat and making more problems for the leadership, trying to maybe make some peace, which I don't know the situation of the entire server right now and how they're fighting is. But what I do know is that Jedi and what is it called? BXS is fighting. So what's the point of making this peace anyway? You're fighting. You're brawling, right? There's no friendliness in here. This is a fight. This is a war game at the end of the day. So if Nephisto is trying to be that warrior in the chat as well, and as well as into the field, What's the problem with it? It's it's supporting your team to have this motivation to keep on fighting as well. But anyway, he sent some screenshot in here as well from the world chat. It says, Southern, you weak without your 2,000 legions, just like Jason B. Lol. I don't know who the Jason B reference is. It says here, you need to order a dog led so we can keep you tame. Ooh, okay. BXL Wolfster says never works. And it says here by Slow from DX, shut up, ugly, go spend your money on facelift. What? See, people are getting kind of personal in here. This is one of the reasons why probably Nephisto is getting like angry as well, because they're taking it too personal in here. I just like pooping in yards. And then what did Nephisto say in here? He says in here, okay, here's the message. Let's see. Marco Polo, I know BXS are respectful and friendly, but I don't know how they tolerate you in the alliance. So I'm sure that Nephisto is probably very chill in the alliance though. And going into Tamaris, and he just likes to probably troll and have some fun. I've trolled as well in our server. And then Smiley says here, I know that all too well, mate. You just like to fight using the brains is for the leaders of the alliance. Honestly, I don't understand when people mock somebody about brains and stuff. Like they're taking it a little bit too personal. So I don't know how much Nephisto also have taken things personal into the chat, but what I'm reading right now is really a lot of personal attack to Nephisto in here. I think I kind of draw the line when it goes to the personal attack. I don't like being personal attack as well. I'll troll within the game, but when people start throwing shades about what I do, what my work, I think that's a little bit foul. So it says here, Nephisto no more. Bro, you break me when you zero me, and I promise you, if all your allies attack on, you won't. Okay? So what I see in the chat so far is, at least the one that I'm seeing right now, is that Nephisto is keeping it game related, and the other people are keeping it personal related. They're trying to attack him in the personal level. All right? That's what I'm seeing right now. Now, if I'm seeing different, I'm going to tell you different, right? But it's what I'm seeing right now. So it says here, your words hold absolutely zero weight in the entire COD community. Here, I will leave so you can rally me. Oh, okay, so that's how it works. He left the alliance to get rallied. All right. In my opinion, that the BXX are not that good. All right. Okay. They're a bit kind of personal in here to the messages. Okay, let me see the other one in here. Message to Lil Dolphin, you're not lying. He's definitely a bottle deep. Huh? You have big aspirations and a mortgage. 300K isn't a mortgage. That's a Section 8, bro. Okay, that's kind of foul. I mean, he's just calling us everybody poor in here. So you see, I'm not trying to side on him. I think that's a little bit too foul at this point with that kind of message in here, though. Let's see. You won't quit. You'll migrate out somewhere easier. All right, Smiley is saying. So they're going back and forth here with personal messages in here now. I'm just pointing out your words never match your actions, and you are constantly saying the opposite of what you said before. See, I don't know what they kind of talked about, but they're fighting. They should be fighting. They shouldn't be friends in Tamaris. They should be killing each other, cutting throats in Tamaris because they're opponents. So I don't really see what the whole point of this then. You'll need to ask Mercy Smilers and fight reports. Okay. You can see I am done until next season and definitely not staying here. To all the fighters, proud of you. We'll just log in to heal. Pathetic display of our team and leadership today, which I kind of agree at a certain point because he has done a lot for that, BXS, I'm sure, from the beginning of the server restart until today, dropping a lot of packs. I believe he has already pulled out all of his team, so removing a lot of the whales within the alliance. So hey, I feel bad at the same time. I kind of empathize to him as well because I've been into situations that what he's done with my alliance previously in Rise of Kingdoms. So I kind of understand what he goes through. So yeah, I feel bad as well because he's very strong and he has a loud mouth as well. Of course, he's not one to shy. And, I think he is the type of person who will say it how it is, just like how I am. I say it how it is, and I don't care much about what people think. And I think people get butthurt too quickly with what he say and take it too personal as well. So it's really a rough topic, right? I'm not trying to side with him, but I do kind of understand, what he goes through. So yeah, I mean, let's take a look into here. We've made videos before about Nephisto and how he was and how he didn't like me before as well. I'm sure he's not one of my biggest fans as well. But see, you couldn't take my city with that many rallies. Ooh. I mean, at the end of the day, he's got the money. He can replenish. So what he should do, honestly, to mess with everybody is to always win the strongest lord and never give it to anybody. That would be the biggest thing to hinder everybody within the server, honestly. Like, if he always take the top 10 places of strongest lords of his friends and him, then the whales will just not get anything if he can do it. But see, the thing is that he's also facing similar whales with similar financial background now. So he's not just going to be able to do it so easily, I think. I don't think he can do it consistently, all right, because it's going to be a lot of money within the game. All right, Jason G, you lost the respect and credibility as for a rally, then bubbled. Talk so much now, look at you homeless with nowhere to go. Ooh, I really want to see this rally. Julia just glazing Neph. Okay, who is Julia? Looks crazy. Okay, we got some simp for Nephisto maybe. Who cares about trades though when he's a loser? See, these what? It's too personal. I don't know if Nephisto. Well, wait. That's too personal. But did Nephisto say something personal as well? I don't see where Nephisto said something where like, okay, you guys are a bunch of losers or something like that. I think he likes to boast about his financial capability, but I don't know if he directly tells people, hey, you're such a loser. Like, that's man, these people are just brutal, I tell you, brutal. Man, what a loudmouth. Damn. Okay. I feel bad as well for some reason. Why? I don't know why. Because I don't want to hear it to me. I don't want somebody to call me a loser. That's just, yeah, anyway. Difference between here and ROK, you can't buy your way into a new server, buddy. All right? That is actually true. That is definitely true here. Statement there. All right, let's see. Nowhere to go. Are you drunk or delusional? He can technically just build his like mini elite alliance too, calling bubbles for life, Yeah, I get why he can be very, very frustrated within the game in here. I'm realistic. Who's going to take you back in? You are on the streets right now. Good riddance. You're a pest in this community and disrespectful and toxic. So I don't understand. Like, when I go to our Tamaris, we have toxicity as well. You're not supposed to be friends. I reviewed, I forgot what server it is. With Crazy Doctor, I think 77 or something like that. I forgot what server that is now. But I reviewed over there. It's also toxic. You're not supposed to be friends in Tamaris. You're supposed to be toxic. Especially if you guys are opponents. You're not allies. You're not supposed to be nice to your allies. You don't. In war, in the medieval times, you don't go and have food and chat and be friends and then fight. They fight because they hate each other. Oh. Toxic is really just part of the community and part of the game. I don't get why people don't understand this. I love covering toxic drama and stuff. And it's really just part of the game. And we just got to embrace it at the end of the day. It's part of the game. Now, the toxic within the game is fine. But toxic going to personal level, that's where I kind of draw the line. I think keeping it game related, it's fine. Shit talk, trash talk. In the game, call you you suck. You're not really that good. You're a money whale. You're not really good. Those kind of talk. Perhaps it's okay. But when you talk about like, hey, you're ugly, like, bro, what? Why? How is that related to game? You're going outside of the game. You want to take it outside the game? Bring it on. Go outside the game. Something like that. It's just frustrating. All right, pathetic display of our team and leadership today. All right, Nephisto 787, Bubbleisto. Okay, they're making some nicknames, creative. Look at you, Nep. You just create haters wherever you go. You just gotta admit it. Yeah, it feels bad. that this thing happens as well within the game. And then let's see here. Um, get that refund, buddy. Uninstall the game and go hit a tree in your Ferrari. Game's over, buddy. See, too personal. I don't know. Is this potato farmer like freaking jealous that he's got a Ferrari? I don't have a Ferrari. I mean, I wish I have. You know. He says here, you don't get it. You ain't smart. You are nobody. Tomorrow you will be nobody. Yesterday you will be nobody. Which kind of is true. I mean, this guy is successful in real life. He's not stupid. I don't think he's dumb. You don't make a lot of money and be like a CEO of something because you're dumb. He definitely has some intelligence, and this is his kind of venting out reality escape. So that's one thing that I gotta point out with you as well. All right. Let's see. I'm okay being nobody. I'm not the one here who buys their friends, and not the one flexing his money or car or anything you do. I'd rather be. Okay, Jason has a point here. I do agree. All right. You don't have to flex, but we see this a lot as well in YouTube. A lot of these YouTubers flex. They don't have to flex, but they do. So it's similar to, but they're not getting all the hate, right? They're getting a lot of love actually when they do that. You see other content creator who flex so much and getting, spending a lot of money into the game. That's also flexing. But you don't hate on them, right? So what's the difference? It's just this guy is just beating them up too. It says here, you and your 2,000 lackeys can keep my name of your brain and mouths. You must be very empty, broken people to not be able to get past my name, which is kind of true. You have a miserable life even when you come to a game to be the best, you are no one but a credit card. I'm going to tell you guys in here, you guys suck. All of you guys suck with your punctuations. It's so hard to read your chat. Please use proper punctuations. Oh my God. Are you just considered as a run-on sentence? It's so difficult. I had to take many scenes to read it. Please type better in Tamaris. God. Ugh. Neff bought BXS chess all day, every day, and disappoints him. Sad. Yeah, that is definitely disappointing. Please change your name to Bubblisto. All right. What? That's just, I think people are just getting very toxic, personal in here. I'm seeing a lot of chats in here. With Nephisto, he's not trying to extremely be toxic, though. What I'm seeing is that others are being more toxic towards him. So I don't really know how things are started in here. You're nobody, my friend. You're just a toxic individual with nothing to do with your life. I wish you luck, and I hope you learn money doesn't mean shit. All right. It takes one word in world chat and half the server lights up. Yeah. See, I don't really think, I don't know. I need to see the whole chat before all this happened. Because what I'm seeing is like he's not being so toxic. And people are just being the one toxic to him. I will buy your account for $10. That's my offer. We don't think you're mad, more like depressed. Okay. He says, I came here to fight. I had fun. You obviously came here for personal vendetta, which is true. I do agree with Nephisto here. I do agree. Now, regardless of what you guys think about Nephisto in the past, but we only try to look at the situation right now. Yeah, that's weird. There's a lot. Depressed. If you live one day in my life, you have to go back to yours. Would you be depressed living? Dude, I'd rather be rich and losing, honestly. At least I can go back and log off the game and still do whatever I want and sleep in my Ferrari or something. Yeah, that he makes a point in here. He makes a point in here as well. Somewhere out there's a tree tirelessly producing oxygen for you. You owe it an apology. From DX Jinxta. It's sad when you see people looking for attention in the war app games, which everyone is here. She is also doing this. So what does she mean by that? She's also doing that to Nephisto. You fight well. If that's all you did, you'd be one of the best players in the game. So that is also true. Maybe if Nephisto kind of toned down and not say much into the Tamars and just fight. But what's the point of playing the game with that, right? I mean, I'm sure he enjoys the trolling part. And I think with people, knowing who he is and has a lot of power are also intimidated to him. So maybe players want to create this toxic environment also for him so that he will quit. So they don't have to have such a very difficult fight against him as well. So maybe that's also a factor in your, which I'm speculating. All right. So a message here. I am done until next season. Okay, this is something that we saw earlier, but this is not him though. I think this is somebody else. All right. Let's see what he says next. I am leaving. Don't forget, you are the biggest fanboy of all time. Going to send you a plaque. Oh, is it to Julia? I wonder who it is, or to the Nephisto in here, to somebody else. They stole the name. I need a blonde Asian girl who makes me love life. That's kind of a weird statement there. So here's the battle report of Nephisto rallies in here. All right. So Jason rallied, I believe, Nephisto. He lost about 9.3 million power. 3.9 for Nephisto. Sinjon and Fragar. All right. He should have done like Cab's defense. I think Cab defense would have done better instead of doing like a marksman defense in here. Definitely did nice, really good onto the reports in here for both sides. They keep in mind that on the other side here, on the attacker, everything is split. For Nephisto, he's taking it all in him. He did get slight losses in here, not a whole lot. A lot are gonna be healed, which he can definitely do. They definitely lost a lot of troops though. That's a lot. That's over like 1 million troops lost for this 4 reports in here. Wow, that's crazy. Here's some memes as well. That he ended up shielding. All right. So, I mean, he did took the rally. So that is, proof. We were going to watch that in a little bit in here. He did took the rally. He ended up shielding, which is, acceptable move. Of course, you're going to end up shielding after, once you're done taking and absorbing a lot of the rallies as well. The corporate needs you to find the difference between this picture and this picture. You guys can tell me what about it. I'm too innocent. I don't understand. All right. So here is the rally that we're going to see that Nephisto is going to absorb. Make sure to follow Mr. Sneaky's channel as well. So let's take a quick look at what happened in here.
Because they're not taking that main hit.
So
here we go.
So we can see there's 1, 2 rallies, 3 rally onto the other side with Southern Light.
Jason gets the
4 rally with Jason already connecting.
The first rally off here. Straight away, first hit. So he is going to be the main tank of it, and you can see the reports later on from here. And then Yeti already down so low, and if you're wondering why, it's because again the BXS guys were stopping these rallies, so they were dealing damage to them before they even arrived at Nephisto's castle.
That is definitely very interesting. I guess this little Dolphin Jr. is kind of having a hard time trying to connect in here.
So here we go, 2 rallies on, and little Dolphin Jr. about to get into position. And as you see,
I think you can only connect with 3 rallies?
An insane Flame Dragon summon. They're doing this.
All right, I kind of want to skip through it. If you guys want to watch the full video, you guys can check out Mr. Sneaky. Let's see how this thing kind of unfold in here. Kind of near the end. Let's see how much Nephisto kind of end up with here.
A third outcome. Who knows? But you can see here, absolutely wrecking through. Already going to about almost 55%. And
okay,
he bubbles, dudes.
So that's how Nephisto took the bubble in here. I guess he could have gone further. He was definitely, accumulating more kills and deaths towards to the enemies. The enemies of him is accumulating a lot more deaths, as you guys have seen in the battle reports. He could have really dragged it out and caused more losses to them, but I guess he decided that he is not going to consume more losses for him as well. And of course it's going to be more for him to with resources as well, and for the free healing. But I don't think he really got hurt a lot within his process within his process of tanking. When we look into the top ranks right now, I can see that Nephisto is still #1 player, 200 million power. It definitely didn't really hurt him. It just pretty much tickled him. So let me know what you guys think about the situations right now in this server. And please comment below. And if you like the content, smash like. And like I said, we're not trying to side on to Nephisto. We're not trying to side on to the Jedi or anything. But also one information that was told to me that the Jedi was actually the Legions before. So that makes sense with the bad blood that is brewing within this server. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys again next time.